Okay, good day everyone. First of all, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Christian A. Tolentino and I am your first presenter in this time. But before we can start, I would like to introduce my group mates, which is Ate Gemini and Ate Fredelyn Ventura. And now, we're tackling about the children and sport physiology. What is this? What is children's sport physiology? Let's start. Are you ready? Let's start. It is the importance of youth in sports. Youth sports act as a microcosm of society. First one is socialization, problem solving, leadership, discipline, cooperation, teamwork, dealing with adversity, overcoming fear, facing challenge, stress arousal regulation, healthy lifestyle, coordination, or for the last one is self-efficacy. But what is this? What are the meaning of these types of youth sports or the importance of youth sports? First one is socialization. We define first what are the importance of socialization in youth in sports. When we say socialization, it can provide in youth, it can provide children and youth in general more opportunities to develop their physical and social. And it is the important for children in sport. Why? Because as a future educator, I teach students to being a good role model to others, or to socialize their opponent or peers. And the next one is problem solving. When we say problem solving, I teach students to explore to explore their social relationships, and to explore and manipulating objects and interacting people. In short, I can teach children to develop how to solve the problem. I teach students how to solve the problem. And the next one is leadership. Leadership, I think, in my own idea, it can help children to develop their confidence and make quick decisions necessary to succeed. Okay? It can help children to develop their confidence or to being a leader someday, like the teachers, because if we teach student to being a leader, that is a way to being a good sporty children. And the next one is discipline. What is discipline? In my own idea, discipline, as a future educator someday, show and tell or teach children right from wrong with calm words and action. Okay? Teach student from right and wrong, or to being a discipline in their school or in sports, etc. And the next one is cooperation, teamwork. Cooperation, teamwork help kids to develop character and teamwork skills. Cooperation, it is important for sports to win the game, or for the children, it can help cooperation to gain new knowledge or new innovations. And next one is dealing with adversity. What is this? What is the meaning of this? The dealing with adversity. In simple way, I talk with children in a positive or positive. In short, is a positive self-talk or help one another. And next one is overcoming fear. What is this overcoming fear? As a teacher someday, I can help my children talk about frightening, okay, to overcome their fear. Next one is a facing challenge. When we say facing challenge, in a simple way, it can motivate your children for challenges. Okay, motivate your children. It's the best thing to if we challenge. And next one is stress arousal regulation. When we say stress, for example, the children play with their peers and nagkaroon sila ng stress or heart breathing or nahirapan sila mag-breathe, take a break, okay? Take a break or magpahinga. And healthy lifestyle. It is for me, healthy lifestyle, it's important for youth sports. Why? Because it can I teach students to develop skills, get exercise, make fun with friends, learn teamwork, learn to play fair, okay? And to develop their healthy, to being healthy, the children healthy, or children avoid fatigue. And next one is a coordination. Coordination, it is important for children. Why? Because it can develop their gross motor skills, okay? Develop their gross motor skills and physical development step by step. Next one is, the last one is self-efficacy. Children, I can help children to being realistic or realistic. I can praise their what he can do or what he and she can do, not ability. Okay? Or for example, I am a teacher and I can praise effort, not ability. That is the importance of youth sports, which is the socialization, problem solving, leadership, discipline, cooperation, teamwork, dealing with adversity, overcoming fear, facing challenge, stress arousal regulation, healthy lifestyle, coordination, and self-efficacy. I hope you understand my discussion or this PPT, the importance of youth sports. And next one, PowerPoint, or next one is prevalence. You know what? That nearly 45 million youth participate in sport every year in US. Why? But represents 66% of all out-of-school activities for youth, according to Ewing and Seefeld 2002. So, ibig sabihin, mas marami ang as of school youth na nakikipag-participate in in activities. Okay? Why? The number one reason is for involvement is to have fun. Okay? We know that sport is a lot of fun. But the other main reasons is improve skills, get in shapes, be with friends. That is according to research, according to Ewing and Seafeld 1996. Okay? The number one reasons for involvement is to have fun. But the other main reasons with article that improve their skills, get in shape, and be with friends. Okay? Next one is the dropout. Dropout. For every 10 youth that begin sport, 3 to 4 discontinue by next season, according to the Gold and Petlich Kiff 1988. 50% of youth drop out of sport involvement by age 12. Okay? And 50% of youth drop out involvement by age 12. 70% drop out by age of 14. Age of 14 in University of Michigan Institute for Social Research 1981 to 1977. In any given year, 3 to 4 out of 10 will drop out before the next season. Okay? And next one, we go now to the intervention. What is intervention for the children, physiology or sports? Proper intervention can decrease dropout rates and increase positive development outcomes. Number one, we need to bring a positive reinforcement, technical instruction, and mistake contingent encouragement from adults. Most important intervention. And focus on increasing desirable behaviors by rewarding. Coaches and parents can be trained. Okay, if we can see the children play, we need to bring a positive reinforcement or technical instruction, and encourage the children to play with peers, not being a bad person to them. Next one is understand the child athlete. For example, need continuous and immediate reinforcement, positive approach, and not all want to become elite. Okay, not all want to become elite. Stage of athlete development called 1999. This is there are four stage of athlete development, which is the sampling years, specializing years, and investment years, and the last one is recreational years.
According to Code 1999, Code Leader, and Hackford 2009, there is 4 stages of athlete development, which is sampling years, specializing years, investment years, and recreational years. Sampling years. Majority of youth in this stage. So, sampling years, or what exploration is the most important stage of the athletic family's development, usually occurring between ages 4 to 12, characterized by deliberate play. So when we say deliberate play, it involves instinctively motivating design to maximize fun and enjoyment. So kids voluntarily try a variety of sports. Yes, of course, child must try different sports to explore his or her skills. It forms positive outcomes, forms opinions on sports. So ayan, develop fundamental motor skills. Yes, of course, sa paglalaro nila ng mga sports, nade-develop ang kanilang motor skills. Dito kasi sa stage ng sampling years, nasa elementary pa lang. So ibig sabihin, kailangan natin hayaan ng mga bata na maglaro kung ano yung gusto nilang laruin. So, kahit maglakad lang sila, maghabulan. So, in that way, their motor skills develop and socialize also. Nabibuild yung pakikipag-socialize ng mga bata sa isa't isa, and then they learn to work with others also. So, yan. Essential building block of sport development and can go into specializing or recreational. So, sampling years or exploring, it have also a benefits. So what is those benefits? First, an early sampling pathway may lead to a longer playing career. So from sampling, magiging investment yan. So magiging longer playing career ng isang bata. Next, enhance peer relationship as college athletes. So ayan, madedevelop yung relationship ng mga bata sa kanilang mga peers, sa kanilang mga kasama. Increase physical capacity and motor skills base. So as time pass by sa paglalaro nila, mas madedevelop ang kanilang physical, yung kanilang capabilities and motor skills. Increase ability to transfer motor and psychological skills to other sports. So, ayan. And last one, increase motivation, confidence, and self-direction. So, mas magi-increase yung motivation and kumpiyansa ng isang bata through this sampling years. So, ayan. Those are the benefits of sampling years. And let's move on to guidelines for parents. Pasensya na kayo, wala dito sa PPT. Nasa kasi na-search ko lang siya. So, ayan, idudugtong ko na lang. So, guideline for parents. Introduce your child to a variety of sport. Yes, of course, kailangan ang parent ay kailangan explain din natin sa mga anak sa inyong mga anak na kung ano ba tong sports, background ng sports, ganyan. Pwede tayong magbigay ng background to i-introduce natin sa kanila para mas lalong maintindihan nila. Emphasize fun and skill development. So ayan, it keeps children involved and active. Encourage intrinsic motivation at an early age. So ayan, at an early age, mas nagiging na-encourage sila and na-motivate sila na maglaro. Yun nga. So mas na-encourage ang bata. Mas na-emphasize yung fun and skills and development. So next, nourish the dreams of the child, not your own. So kailangan hindi porket gusto natin na gawin ng isang bata na maglaro, tayo yung masusunod. No. Kailangan mismo, nanggaling sa kanila mismo to do what they want. Hayaan natin gawin nila ang gusto nilang gawin na sports. Wag natin silang diktahan. So ayan, minimize competition. Yung mga bata ay are not emotionally and cognitively ready to compete at this age. Kasi 4 to 12, so ibig sabihin hindi pa sila ready. Nasa process pa lang sila. Work on building skill development pa lang sila. Ensure good coaching for continued participation and skill development. So, as a parent, maging productive tayo in finding good coaches who are good to share the good values to our children. Next, specializing years. So, specializing years and or commitment. So the word specializing, it is specialization ng isang bata, characterized by a balance between deliberate play and deliberate practice. So nasa gitna. So deliberate play, nasabi ko kanina na ang deliberate play ay instinctively motivating and designed to minimize fun and enjoyment. So ang deliberate practice naman ay effortful nature with the main goal. So ibig sabihin, meron na siyang goal, nag-effort na yung bata. So kids begin to focus on one or two sports that enjoyment. Sabi ko kanina, nag-effort na yung bata. So ibig sabihin, nag-focus na siya sa sports na gusto niya. So dito kasi sa specializing years, nag-i-increase na yung commitment ng young athlete to her chosen sport. Skills such as problem solving, imagery, and goal setting, along with socialization, self-concept, and self-esteem development. Chase and Drummer, 1992, Harter, 1978. So dito nabibuild na yung pagiging imaginary ng isang young athlete. Meron na siyang goal setting and self-concept and also self-esteem na-develop na yung mga yon. So extent of commitment is major issue faced by family, especially for the talented athlete. Ayan. So should be challenging yet fun. Ayan. Tama yan. So can go to investment or recreational. So from sampling to specializing years, so mapupunta siya mamaya sa investment and recreational years. So ayan, may guideline din tayo ng parents dyan sa specializing years. First, encourage participation. So ayan, promote your child's interest in physical activities. This can be a challenge during a time of child's development when there are many competing demands on a child's time. Don't push. Tap in your child's natural love of physical activity and play. So ayan, sabi ko kanina, wag nating sabihan ang anak natin na porket gusto natin, yun na yung masusunod. So kailangan yun yung gusto nila and willing silang gawin yung isang sport na yun. Unfortunately, many youth sports programs turn children off by being boring, repetitive, overly demanding, or insensitive to their needs. Look for child-centered programs that emphasize fun and skill development. So, ang magulang din dapat ay kailangan mag-provide ng emotional support. Kapag nandun sila sa time na nalungkot dahil natalo, so kailangan natin supportahan sila, be there with emotional support, focus on helping your children valuable life skills. Involve your child in decision making regarding sports choices. This is the age for the child to learn to be self-reliant. So dito kasi sa specializing years, para sa akin, nasa stage na sila lang high school, ganun. So ayan, mas nagiging meron na silang sariling desisyon din dito sa stage na to. Next, communicate with coaches. So ayan, kailangan yung magulang ay may communication din sa coach. Keep building good communication with coaches, teach your child to do likewise. Ayan. Next, investment years. So, sabi ko nga kanina, from a sampling to specializing years. Next is investment years process. So, characterized by deliberate practice. Kung sa sampling years ay merong deliberate play, and sa specializing years ay merong deliberate play and deliberate practice. Dito naman sa investment years ay deliberate practice. So, ayan, deliberate practice is effortful nature with the main goal. So, ayan, investment of training time. Yan na, mas kailangan na ng time dyan. Mas marami na tayong na-engage na time, money, focus, development of elite athletes. Athletic become the central feature of talented athlete's life. When an athlete is talented and strives to develop the talent to the fullest, this phase requires long hours of training, intense coaching or studying of the sport. So, ayan nga, from elementary, high school to college. So, kung mapapansin natin, ay yung mga athlete natin ngayon, mas natitrain na sila. So, puspusan yung train nila ng ilang months bago sila sumabak sa laban. So, ayan, mas nade-develop na yung mga mga motor skills din nila, mas nade-develop na ng husto. Ayan. So, win at all costs, focus on performance and competition. So, ayan nga, sabi ko kanina, college, mas nagiging focus na sila sa kanilang performance and competition. Mas eager na silang mag-compete. Kasi nung sa sampling years, enjoyment lang yung inaatupag nila. So, as process, mas nagiging competitive na yung mga athletes, yung mga bata dito sa stage na to. Can teach leadership, responsibility, commitment, and stress regulation. So, ayan. Dito na natututo yung isang bata kung paano yung maging kung ano yung mga responsibility niya dun sa sports, yung commitment niya, and mas nagiging natututo na siya. Ayan. So, meron din tayong guidelines for parents dito. The goal for a healthy young adult is personal competence. So, ayan nga. Support the emotional and financial independence of your child. Yan. Provide continued emotional support and refuge from the pressures of competition. Accept the authority of the coach and become less prominent in decision making. Focus on parenting rather than coaching. Ayan, tama. And effective parent sets limits and expectations. Yan, tama. Yan, tama. Next, let's move on to the recreation years. Characterized by enjoyment. So, alam naman ng creation is for enjoyment, for fun, and focus on healthy lifestyle socialization. Not place for overly competitive level of play. So, dito sa stage na to, more on sa enjoyment. Sabi niya nga, not place for overly competitive level of play. Nakafocus siya sa characterized by enjoyment. Para sa akin, sa this recreation years, mas nagfo-focus tayo sa healthy lifestyle natin, kung paano i-adapt ng isang activity na to, kung ano yung maidulot ba na sa katawan natin. Parang mas nagiging mas na-appreciate din natin yung isang activity kasi alam nating may magandang outcome pag nagawa natin to. So, reason many join community sports rather than school-sponsored sports. Less pressure and everyone given equal opportunity. So, ayan yung mga reasons. More likely to experience less negative effects. And however, less likely to develop its PSD for stress regulation. So, next. Understanding the youth sport coach. Majority are untrained volunteers. Most coach how they were coached. Trained coaches have only 5% dropout rate compared to the untrained at 26. So, ayan, napapansin ko rin mas madaming untrained na coach kaysa sa mga trained na coaches. Legit yan. So, majority use combination of negative and positive approach. Should follow 5/1 rule. According to Phil Jackson versus Bobby Knight, Positive Coaching Alliance. So, ayan, hanggang dyan lang ako.
Hello everyone, so this is Fredelyn Ventura and this is the continuation of Christian and Gemini report. So this is coaching youth sports. It says there that understand individual athlete goals. Syempre, as a coach, you should always understand the individual's athlete goals. Kasi syempre, ikaw yung maglilid sa kanila. And if you are going to if you already knew what are their goals, syempre, matutulungan mo sila and you will know kung ano ang gagawin mo to achieve that goal na gusto nilang mai-achieve. Next, model sportsmanship. Sabi dyan, it increases peer-to-peer positive reinforcement. So, when we say reinforcement, it is yung sinasabi nating pampalakas. So, just like having a positive attitude that may influence your teammates, showing support to your teammates, just like kung nakagawa siya ng magandang bagay dun sa team nyo, ay you should compliment or give compliment to them or to him. Then, one way also to show a sportsmanship is shaking hands before and after the game to the other team or to the opponent. Then, accepting calls or accept calls and don't argue with officials. Kasi, it is a sign of respect na tinatanggap mo yung mga calls ng officials. Then, last, treat your opponent with respect and never tease or bully. Of course, sabi nga nila, if you want to be respected by the others, respect them as well. Then next, use positive, sincere feedback. Ayan, yung sandwich approach. Yung sandwich approach, just like a sandwich, if you are going to imagine a sandwich, bread, palaman, then bread. So, bakit siya sinabing sandwich approach? Because, ang nilalaman nito ay praise, yung bread sa top, then followed by corrective feedback, and then followed by more praise. So, ganito yon. For example, may ka-teammate ka sa volleyball. Then, sasabihin mo, ang ganda ang ganda ng pagka-volley mo ng bola sa kabila. Then, syempre, one touch lang yung ginawa niya na supposedly, it should be 3 touches. Then, to the part na magbibigay ka ng corrective feedback, sasabihin mo, pero dapat sana, ganun. Pero dapat sana, ginamit muna natin yung 3 touches. At least makaka-spike ka pa ng maayos. Kung sakaling gusto mong mag-spike sana or what else, ganun. Basta 3 touches. Then, followed by more praise. But, ganon, sabi niya, followed by more praise, ibig sabihin, bawiin mo yung, bumawi ka dun sa corrective feedback na sinabi mo. Ganon. Next, understanding youth parents. Sabi dyan, single most important thing kids need from parents is the word support. Of course, yung mga bata, pagka may nag-e-encourage sa kanila, pag nakikita nilang suportado yung parents nila, syempre, mas mamamotivate sila, mas mai-inspire sila sa paglalaro ng different sports. Not just in sports, but in all aspects na nakikipag-compete sila or whatsoever na mga performance na ginagawa ng bata. So, they need support in emotional aspect, informational, companionship, and tangible. Sabi dyan, continuum from under-involved to over-involved parents. Pag sinabi nating under-involved, it means that the parents does not respond to their child's need or desires beyond basics of food, clothing, and shelter. In relation to the sports, ganon. Hindi siya nagpapakita ng kahit na anong suporta, hindi niya pinapakitahan ng suporta yung kanyang anak. So, we should avoid that, or the parents should avoid that kind ng na under-involved parenting. Then, next, when we say over-involved parents naman, they consider themselves as the child's best friend rather than their parent. So, ganon, kasi 'di ba pagka sinabing best friend, parang mas magaan yung pakiramdam ng isang bata. Pagkaibigan, ganon. Syempre, as we can observe and as we experience as human, mas kadalasan na nasasabi natin yung mga hinaing natin, yung mga gusto nating sabihin sa mga kaibigan natin rather than parents natin. Lalo na pagkabataan na, hindi talaga maiiwasan yung parang mahihiya ka na sa parents mo, ganon. So, that continuum from under-involved to over-involved parents. It says there that the healthiest development of the child athlete takes place when the parents show support and respect for their child athlete. Yan. Gaya ng sabi ko kanina. Then, sa teammates, of course, sa coaches, officials, fans, and opponents alike through a moderate level of involvement. So, syempre, pag si parent nandun na nanonood ng for example, ng competition ng anak niya, ibig sabihin, moderate level of involvement. So, see to it na yung involvement mo doon ay nandun lang sa level ng pagiging parent mo or best friend be like sa iyong anak. Hindi yung makikialam ka sa mga officials, makikialam ka kapag may naging aberya sa paglalaro nila between your child's team and ang kanilang kalaban, or yung makikipagsisihan ka rin kapag may mga nangyayaring mga negative sa kanilang paglalaro. So, wag dapat ganun. Just like what is stated there should be moderation in involvement. Next, coaching youth sports. Sorry, bumalik. Sorry. Then, ayan. Parents gone wild. The over-involvement parent. Ayan, ang daming parents na uma-attend sa mga competition ng kanilang mga anak. So, educating parents. Parents strongly influence their child's goals and perceived competence. So, gaya ng ibig sabihin, ng gusto kong sabihin kanina, malaki talaga ang nai-impluwensya ng magulang sa goal ng isang bata. May not realize the impact of their influence. So, minsan hindi na rin nila na realize or naiisip kung ano yung mga nai-impluwensya nila, either positive or negative impact. Then, may not know how to communicate effectively with coaches and the child. So, parents should be educated kung ganun yung attitude nila na, or yung aspect nila or characteristic na hindi sila marunong makipag-communicate ng maayos sa coach at sa kanilang anak. So, they should also conduct parent orientation meetings. So, that is all about the report, or the part of report assigned to me in the title of the child and sport psychology. So I hope you have learned from our report, and thank you.